Hello everyone, welcome to a very special Rangers review video as we delve into a club with Rangers connections on the other side of the globe. It brings me great joy to say that we're joined by Gonzalo Lara, who is the PR officer for Rangers de Talca, who compete in Chile, and we're going to delve into that connection. You may have seen earlier this month, folks, Rangers de Talca releasing a Rangers-inspired strip, which is what we're going to be discussing today, as well as that relationship which stems back over 100 years. Gonzalo, thank you for coming on. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Derek. Thanks a lot for having me here. It's really exciting for us to share our story with the Rangers review, with your channel. Rangers de Talca, it's a club with deep roots in Chile, and this new shirt, which I don't have essentially here, is very special because it honors our beginnings and the link we have with Glasgow, with your club. I mean, for us, football is not just what happens on the pitch. It's also about culture, identity, and keeping the tradition alive.
It certainly is. Don't worry that you don't have the shirt. I've got a picture of it that we'll put up on the screen in a short while. But yeah, it's our pleasure to have you on, Gonzalo. Thank you for, I know you watched a video, one of our videos where I was looking to get a guy on from Rangers de Talca, and you very kindly got back to us. So I really appreciate that. For maybe just to give us a little bit of background then on your club and why there is that connection to Glasgow Rangers, I guess.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. Okay, so Rangers de Talca, I would say like a Chilean person.
Yeah.
Rangers de Talca was founded on the 2nd of November of 1902 by a group of young students who were passionate about football. Since then, we've become one of the most traditional clubs in Chile, especially in the central region called Maule, Región del Maule. Mm-hmm. From the start, our colors were red and black, like you see on our logo. And they quickly became a symbol for our city. Through the years, we've had many ups and downs, moments in the top division and relegations too, which we are now in the second division of the Chilean football, but always with a very loyal fan base. So when people in Talca talk about Rangers, they don't only think about the football results, but about identity, family, and community, like I said before. That's why after more than 120 years, the passion is still alive. So yeah, it's much more than a football team for us. It's a part of who we are here in Talca, in the Maule.
Yeah, fantastic. And of course, you mentioned over 100 years of history, and there's a certain Scotsman involved, wasn't there, in terms of forming your club by the name of Juan Greenstreet. Scotsman headed over there and was part of the formation of the club as well.
Well, this is the really fascinating part. The name Rangers was suggested by Juan Greenstreet, a Scottish man who lived in Talca, and his son Luis, together with Alejandro Ramsey, who also had Scottish roots. They wanted to bring that tradition into our city. Okay, there are actually different theories about how the name was chosen. One says that Doña Amalia de Niali, a local figure from Talca, told Juan Greenstreet to use the name because of the British heritage. Another theory, supported by Luis Greenstreet and Alejandro Ramsey, points directly to Glasgow Rangers then, or now Rangers FC in Glasgow, which by that time was already a very popular and respected club. Yeah. And later, in 1952, one of our founders, Jorge Donoso Espejo, explained that our colors, red and black, like you see, were in honor of Rangers of Scotland. So it makes sense, because even though the main colors in Glasgow is blue, red, and black, were present in the early years, and also in the district of Govan, where Ibrox is located, whose crest includes red and black. So in the end, it's not just a name; it's a symbolic bridge, like it's also mean to say. Rangers de Talca as the guardians of football in our city, and at the same time, we are also connected with the Glasgow Rangers in the end, or now Rangers FC.
Yeah. It's fascinating. It really is. Let's get the kit up then. Is this the away kit, Gonzalo, or the third kit that you guys have released?
Yeah, we put a lot of thoughts and effort into it. Like you see, we didn't want to make another kit. We wanted to design something that tells a story that carries a meaning. We started our own history, the stories of the Green Street, the Ramsays, and Donosos, and also the identity of Rangers in Glasgow. Okay, that's why the shirt has a tartan detail in the collar, very subtle Saint Andrew cross on the fabric, like you can see. Sorry, and even the phrase in the back of the shirt from Goban to Maule to the Maule.
Yeah.
We also included in the strip the years 1902 and 1872 to show the shared story of both foundations. Okay, so the reaction, even in Scotland, has been incredible. Our fans, like you can see here, in the people that know the history of the club, are so proud of us. So it's like very emotional for us because it feels like we are giving value to our origins. Okay, and what really makes us happy is to see the curiosity and interest from Scotland, like yourself as well.
Yeah.
It shows that the connection we always talk about is real. So yeah, it feels like the shirt is not only a jersey but also a cultural bridge, like I said before.
I love it, Gonzalo. It is a fantastic shirt, and I'm not just saying that. I think it looks really smart. I wouldn't mind that if that was at the Rangers home shirt, I've got to say. Have you had a lot of inquiries and messages from people in Scotland and maybe far afield asking about the jersey, how they can maybe buy one?
Yeah, we've had a lot, correct. But we're working on it because we can ship from Chile to Scotland, so it's kind of difficult thing. But we're working on it, and we're going to let the fans know in our official social media. So I hope that it's sooner than later, but it doesn't depend from us or from Scotland, like enterprises like even UPS, FedEx, or something like enterprises that ship things. Okay.
Yeah. I would love to have one. I'll wear one on a show if I can get a hold of one. Then I'll certainly wear it on one of our shows. I was going to ask if you had any contact with Glasgow Rangers about possibly linking up, maybe getting the shirts in the store or anything like that.
Yes, we had some contact, especially during that 2022 visit with the Soñadores Rojinegros, which is a group of fans that were patrocinated from the Rangers de Talca club, our club. Our fans were welcomed, and it felt like the first step to something bigger. Okay, right now we don't have a formal partnership, but the dream is to keep building the relationship. Okay, there's so many things that we could do together: cultural exchanges, institutional activities, and even a friendly match one day, like Everton did in 2009 with the Everton FC in England. This new shirt is a way of showing our invitation that we respect and celebrate the history we share, and that we are open to build more connections in the future. So yeah, we really hope this is just the beginning of a stronger bond with Rangers FC. I know they are with a new directory, so it's like slow things happening.
Yeah. If you are Rangers watching this, then sort something out. Get these shirts in the store. I am sure they would sell in their dozens. Have you sold a lot of shirts in Chile, Gonzalo, of this jersey?
Yeah, I've seen a lot. Maybe fewer than we thought, but in Santiago And even in Argentina, there are many fans who follow Rangers de Talca, and we have
Ah,
seen a lot of photos, a lot of fans wearing the shirt. So yeah,
mm,
maybe not in Talca because we are now playing in Cauquenes, which is like 100 kilometers away because of the under 20 World Cup, which is going sooner, like
okay.
in 10 more
Yeah,
days.
yeah.
The Estadio Fiscal, which we are the home team, it's
Hmm.
not our stadium like yours in Ibrox.
Yeah,
It's from the state,
yeah,
so we were working on it, and we've been away from our home the whole year. So it's
yeah.
been impossible to follow with a lot of people like we are also like used to.
Yeah, I can imagine. You mentioned that trip back in 2022. Am I right in thinking Sebastian Rosenthal was important in making that trip as well? A former Rangers player in Chile, well thought of in Chile, former international.
Yeah, yeah. Sebastian played in 1997, I think. I'm not sure,
Yeah, he
but
did. Yeah.
Sebastian helped to do the connection with the fans, with our fans, and
Hmm.
then go to the installations of the Ibrox Stadium and talk with some personnel of the club.
Yeah. Fantastic. And in terms of the club this season, I know you're well into your season, Gonzalo, aren't you? I think the season very different to the one in Scotland, but you're not at the top end of the division at the moment.
Not at all, no. But okay, the second division in Chile, it's like one team goes up to the top division, and
Yeah.
then the second position until the end, the eighth, yeah, goes to like a knockout stage,
Hmm.
and then we are now in ninth place.
Okay.
So ninth place. So yeah, we're fighting for it. There are 5 games remaining,
Hmm.
and now after the under 20 World Cup, we're back in home in Talca.
Yeah.
So we're hoping that we can play 2 games in here, and we can game those games and go to the knockout stage.
Yeah. I wish you the very best. Ninth, it's certainly better than where Glasgow Rangers are. We're 10th at the moment. I don't know if you keep do you guys keep an eye on Rangers in Scotland and how they're getting on?
I do, and we do. Like the club follows the main team, like Rangers FC.
Uh-huh.
I watched the Champions League game
Oh
against
dear.
Bruges.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
better not to talk about that.
Yes. And have you been over to Glasgow before, or would you love to get over to Ibrox one day yourself?
I hope so. I hope to go there, but personally haven't gone to Ibrox yet. But for me and for many of us, sorry, it's definitely a dream because Ibrox
Yeah.
is not just a stadium; it's part of our own
Yeah.
identity too. So yeah, we hope to be there and feel that atmosphere in person. Like I've always seen it on the like the TV and YouTube. So I can imagine how it is.
Yeah, yeah, we'd need to get you over for a game one day. That'd be fantastic. And I think we'll need to come over to Chile and watch you guys in action. I think that would be something special. In terms of course, the release of the jersey, you released a really lovely promotional video as well, Gonzalo, to as along with it. Did that a lot of work go into that, creating that video?
Yeah, yeah. Like in the news, you said?
Yeah, the video on your Twitter or your X account, the little ad video that the montage that went alongside the announcement of the kit. It looks like a lot of work went into that.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like, but we are 3 people in the communications team. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so well
it's
done to them.
it was yeah, it looks like a very expensive like spot,
Yeah,
but it haven't done like that. It was a cheap work, but it went well.
yeah, yeah, it certainly did. Well, it's been fantastic getting you on, Gonzalo. I hope you sell a lot more shirts, and yeah, you get that connection with Rangers, and can get a lot of shirts brought over to Scotland as well. I myself, I'm really glad that you guys have released this, because I wasn't aware of the connection before you guys brought it to our attention earlier on in the month. So thank you for that. And yeah, let's hope that the two clubs can have a good, well, end of the season for you guys and Rangers to really pick up over here in Scotland as well. So thank you, Gonzalo.
It's a mural for us. The only thing I can say is that this may be the beginning of something like bigger. So the invitation from us is to follow us, to keep in contact, like this thing that we're doing,
Yeah.
Derek. It's a very valuable thing. So yeah, thank you for the invitation. And now let's keep in talk, let's keep in contact, and everything you need from us, from Talca, from Chile, you're at home. The invitation from the Scottish fans to maybe follow us, and maybe I can think that maybe you can go in vacations to Chile and go to Talca. We can.
I would love to.
You're also welcome. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's a dream to make it something bigger.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a part of the world that I would love to visit one day. So yeah, let's make that happen. We'll do a show recorded from your guys' home. I think that should be on the bucket list for ourselves for sure. But it's been great having you on. Hopefully you've enjoyed that, folks. A bit of light relief, you could say, from the woes of the first team. But Gonzalo, you were terrific, and yeah, thank you very much once again. Bye for now, folks.